Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Leal. In this incarnation, I am here today to talk about Mercury retrograde, and this was the most impacted video by Mercury because I restarted it like 3 times. Well, before entering in Mercury retrograde, I wanted to remind you something. These days, I have been talking about the square between Venus in Leo and Uranus in Taurus. So today we had the perfection of that square, and Taurus is an energy associated to our physical body, the matter, resources, the things that we value that gave us stability and security. But well, in these squares, we could have manifestations in the physical body of the decisions that we need to take. We need to assume the detachment of relationships, spaces, situations, and also the changes that we need to implement in our lives. I wanted to remind you that. So, well, let's go with Mercury. Well, the retrogradation is going to start on August 5th here in Argentina, and some other places it's going to be on August 4th, the same day of the new moon in Leo. It is a beginning, but we have also this process of Mercury retrograde, and it is going to last until August 28th. It is going to the degree from the degree 4 of Virgo until the degree 21 of Leo. Mercury is going to get out of the shadow period, which is the same as saying that it is going to go through new mathematical degrees from September. I mean, the retrogradation ends on August 28, and new mathematical degrees are going to be, passed through from September 11th, more or less. So in August, Mercury is going to come back to Leo. In August 14th, sorry. On August 18th, is going to perfect the second square with Uranus in Taurus. The first one happened when we had the full moon in Capricorn on July 21st, and we are going to have a third one on September 6th. So, squares between Mercury and Uranus many times are about decisions that we need to assume, processes, conversations, changes of perception that we are like pushed to do. It is a tension. So this could create resistances. And at the moment of the full moon in Capricorn on July 21st, something was shown. In this second one, maybe that decision that was creating resistances or that way of thinking, right now we could observe that from another perspective. And that is actually the invitation of Mercury retrograde. So let's remember that retrogradations are an optical illusion. No planet go backwards. This is a perspective that we have from the Earth. Mercury rules the communication, conversations, ways of learning, the thought, the writing, and every exchange of information, even buying and selling, So during the retrogradation, it is not recommended to, make great acquisitions or that kind of things. I don't know if I invented that word. It is better when Mercury is direct, if you are going to buy something that it is important. It is not about stopping our lives because Mercury is retrograde. I don't believe in that. So Mercury, it is also the ruler of transfers and transportation. So many times they could present, defects or this kind of things. They could be defective, we could experiment delays even in technological devices because they are the communication media that we use, medium. So it is important to take that in account. The effects of Mercury retrograde are stronger when it starts and when it ends because Mercury is stationary during that time. But the purpose of all of this actually is to go inwards, is to do this process of introspection and to review what we have experimented from July 16th to August 5th, especially. It is a period, as I said, that we could find a new perspective, a new look to situations of the past. Also, people of the past could return so we can close a cycle. And well, all the processes that are associated to Mercury, all the things that I mentioned before, when it is retrograde, they don't flow as they would do when Mercury is direct. That's why it is important to put like double attention to everything that is linked with transmission of messages, because it is probable many times that the other person is not understanding, or we are not communicating in a clear way, etc. Could happen these kind of things. But everything it is with the purpose, as I said, of being more with ourselves, and to do this introspection, this review. In the case of Virgo, it is about doing a review to optimize the processes, the projects, our service, the routines, not only in the level of work, but also in the level of health, both mental and physical, because that is also Virgo. And when it moves to Leo, this is talking about a review in the level of creativity, the leadership that we are assuming over our experience, the authentic expression of who we are, the talents. In fact, when Mercury is going through Leo, many times we could reconnect with some talent or activity that caused us in a passion, that kind of things that reconnects us with the play, or with playing these things that our inner child enjoyed. So it is very associated with that. We could reconnect with a talent, or with an activity that helps us to create of the past. But mainly it is about making this review, being with ourselves, and experiment in different ways what we have been doing until this point. Usually new things are not started with Mercury retrograde, unless it is something that you are feeling that you need to do. So I think it is very important to follow and to listen to our own intuition. So, well, family, I just wanted to comment this. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.